NHL Draft Day is much like Christmas morning. There's lots of big gifts underneath the tree, but they're all wrapped up so you don't know what you're getting inside. So today we're going to give you the NHL comparison for Central Scouting's final rankings on the top 15 North American skaters. Hey everybody, welcome into Clearing the Benches, your one-stop shop for hockey content. If you go ahead and hit your subscribe button right now, you'll be sure to be in on all of our future videos. Well, one of my favorite parts of the draft is when your team drafts and then they tell you who you think you may be getting down the road when they give you the NHL comp. So today, let's start off at the top of the North American board, and number one on the board is Matthew Schaefer, 6'1", 185-pound defenseman out of Erie. His NHL comparisons are Miro Heiskanen and Jacob Slavin. Two guys very well seasoned in the playoffs and guys who have had big time success in the NHL. So if Matthew Schaefer is that, he will be a star for years to come. Number two on their list is Michael Misa, 6', 185-pound center out of Saginaw. And he's got some serious comps with Jonathan Tavares and Braden Point. Goal scoring galore and distributing. Number three is James Higgins, 5'10", 175 pounds out of Boston College, and he's got a pretty good NHL comp, Jack Hughes. When Jack Hughes is healthy, there is very few players in the NHL that can bring it offensively like he can. So if James Higgins can turn out to be even a shadow of Jack Hughes, some team is going to be getting a great player for years to come. Number four, and this is the first big playmaker on the list, and we're talking about Brantford's Jake O'Brien, And Jake O'Brien is 6'1", 175 pounds, and he has got similar traits to another prospect in this draft, Caleb Desnoyers. And they're saying both of them play a game very similar to Matt Barzal, high flyers who can also pass and get you a lot of assists. They can create the offense pretty quickly. Number five, we've got Radim Murtaka, and he's on the Seattle Thunderbirds, a big defenseman, 6'5", 205 pounds, and they are saying he comes in the mold of the Flyers' Travis Sanheim. Next up, we've got a guy I love, Porter Martone out of Brampton, 6'2", 210 right wing. Got some pretty serious comps. The Kachuk brothers, Ryan Getzlaf and Corey Perry, they say, a lot of scouts are saying this guy is going to be your number one line guy and he's going to be your captain in the future. Now we're going to go back to Caleb Desnoyers out of Moncton, 6'1", 180-pound center. Much like Matt Barzal, he's a guy who can distribute, but he's also very well-rounded, and they're saying he's in the Ryan O'Reilly mold. Next up, we've got Roger McQueen out of Brandon. The one problem with Roger McQueen is he was injured this year in his draft-eligible season. Otherwise, he is a 6'5", 200-pound player. Plays two ways. He's got a big net front presence, and they say he reminds you of the Carolina Hurricanes' Jordan Staal. Next up, we've got this kid out of Barrie, and it's Kashan Aitchison, and NHL scouts are all saying you want this kid on your roster. They said he is team first all the way, and his NHL comp is a guy I personally really enjoy watching, and that's the Minnesota Wild's Jake Middleton. Next up, we've got a guy that I did a video about just last week, and that is Carter Bear out of Everett, 6', 180-pound left wing. And he's got some serious accolades when it comes to his comparisons. Brad Marchand, Brendan Gallagher, Zach Hyman, and Seth Jarvis. Again, if you were to put all those guys in a blender, pour it out into a player, everyone would be running to the podium to draft that player. And next up, we've got Brady Martin out of the Sioux, 6', 180-pound center, and his NHL comp is Troy Terry, the big scorer on the Anaheim Ducks, but they're saying that he plays a more physical game than Terry. So again, some team would be getting a gem if he turned out to be that player. Next up, we've got Logan Hensler of Wisconsin, 6'2", 195-pound defenseman. He plays a two-way game, and they say his NHL comp is Charlie McAvoy. Love him or hate him, Charlie McAvoy to me is one of the most polarizing players in the NHL. When that guy is healthy and he is on his A game, he's destroying guys when they come over the blue line, and then he's bringing it offensively after that. So any player that could play like Charlie McAvoy, to me, would be a steal. Next up, we've got Jackson Smith out of Tri-City, another defenseman, 6'3", 195 pounds, and they are saying he has a high IQ and is very physical in the form of Braden McNabb and Shea Theodore, two guys who have won cups, and they are stalwarts on the back end. You really don't ever have to worry when you see either of them going over the boards. Next up, number 14, we've got a name that I hear rising up through the ranks very quickly. A lot of teams are falling in love with this guy, and it's Moose Jaw's Lyndon Lakovich, 6'4", 190-pound power forward, and he is being compared to TNT, the Buffalo Sabres' Tage Thompson. They say he's got high-end stick handling skills in tight spaces. He always gets his shot off, and he scores. And finally, number 15, we've got Jack Nesbitt out of Windsor. 6'4", 200-pound center, and he is being compared to the Vancouver Canucks' Philip Hedl. As a New York Ranger fan, I am crushed that concussions have gotten the better of Philip Hedl. When Philip Hedl is 100% healthy, he is a puck hound in the defensive end. He always was in the right position defensively. And the guy was just short of a magician when he would come over the blue line with the puck. You never knew what he was going to do. But when you saw it on the replay, it was always the smart play to make. So if Jack Nesbitt is what Philip Hedl is, again, some team's going to be very happy for years to come. So there you have it. Those are the NHL comparisons for Central Scouting's final rankings. And these are the top 15 North American skaters. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If any of these are your favorite player, where you think these players might get drafted. If you could, please don't forget to hit your subscribe button, hit the like button. And as we always do here at Clearing the Benches, let them know you're out there.